Hey everyone, so before I get into today's hymn, I just wanted to share something very brief with you. First of all, many of you have been asking me, if you followed me for any substantial amount of time, when I'm going to be joining a congregation and going back to church. And it's something I honestly have skirted around for a very long time, for months and months. And it's something I really had to build up the courage to do. The reason for that being some really bad experiences in the past. I have spoke of them before on this channel. I'll attach that at the end here, just with regards to my own sort of testimony, how I left the faith and how I returned. But I am very glad to say that Steve and I have joined a church. We've gone 2 weekends in a row. It was the church I had planned on attending. My old pastor that was from my hometown, that had sort of helped me out of my harsh situation back then, many years ago, is still the head pastor of this church. So not only were we able to spend some time with, an old friend and someone who was a confidant, but also someone that I work with goes there. Turns out most of my healthcare providers go to this church. It was really neat to just stand in fellowship with so many people and get to know some new people and just to experience that fellowship again. I don't know how I've gone so long without it, and I'm very grateful to be back. So this morning we talked about the generosity of God and all of the blessings that He gives us, and sort of what we need to do as stewards to be giving to others of what we've been given. That's sort of it in a nutshell. It was far deeper than that, but that's not necessarily where this topic is heading. We focused on 1 Timothy chapter 6, and there were a number of verses in there that were pertinent to the sermon this morning. But towards the end, we just sort of glazed over the last couple of verses, and they really, really caught my eye. Now, we use the New Living Translation at the church, but I always like my old King James Version. I don't know, it's a little more poetic, I guess. So I'm going to read to you from my Bible. I've spoke of this before. I was given this Bible when I was baptized, and it was signed by my godfather and godmother. This has been with me for many, many years, but I didn't really crack it open all that much until recently. So 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 20. O Timothy, guard what was committed to your trust, avoiding the profane and idle babble and contradictions of what is falsely called knowledge. By professing it, some have strayed concerning the faith. Grace be with you. Amen. Guard what was committed to your trust, avoiding the profane and idle babble and contradictions of what is falsely called knowledge. Now, moving forward in this channel, moving forward with my music, moving forward with defending Christianity, moving forward with politics, this warning, this wisdom could not be more important. I know what I'm getting into, and I understand that people are very weak when it comes to sort of falling to the dark side, you might say. And you see it happening with people in the political sphere and people that are more public all the time. People start off good and something happens and they shift. And it's going to be so important for me to focus on this verse and focus on God through all of this. I will fumble if I don't. And I just wanted to share that verse with you. It means a lot to me. Maybe it doesn't mean as much to you today, but maybe it does. So I thought I would use that to introduce the song, because the words of the song, Be Thou My Vision, one of my favorite old hymns, really do line up exactly with this message. So I hope you all have a very blessed week, and I will see you in the next one.
Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart, not be all else to me, save that thou art. Thou my best thought, by day or by night, waking or sleeping, thy presence my light. Be thou my wisdom, and thou my true word. I ever with thee my victory.